I'm going to make this quick, short, and sweet because let me just say there's not a bigger memory card snob than me. I really, really care about what kind of memory cards I use, especially with going with the Hasselblad X1D and the Leica M11, and, the Nikons, the Sonys. But, there's specific cards that some manufacturers require. There's not for others. Like Sony, I can use anything in my camera. And the first card I got was a Lexar, the Type A card, which I got the 160 and I love it. It's fast. I have no issues with it. But they're expensive as hell. Like, this takes me back to the old days when memory cards first came out from my Kodak, DCS 620. I think like an 800 megabyte card was $850 back then. I couldn't believe it. But that being said, memory cards go. And I'm so leery of buying memory cards because there's counterfeits and so forth. And then there's the off-brands that you don't know much about. So that being said, Pergear reached out to me and sent me one of their memory cards and their card reader. I'm going to start with the card reader because I just bought a card reader from Amazon that was supposed to be a good one for my Type B card. And, I took it out of the box and it rattled. I mean, it worked, but there was something broke inside already, so I exchanged it and got another one and the same thing. But anyway, so Pergear sent me theirs for their Type A card. And number one, it's a really nice unit. I mean, really nice. It's lightweight. It's small. It has the dual USB thing slots on here, but it has the USB-C, so that's all I care about. But it works really well, and it's fast. That being said, okay, so now they're emailing me every day going, could you put up a review? Like, I didn't even have a chance to test it yet. I can't do one job or two jobs or five jobs and go, oh, it's a great card. It's not going to happen. So this is months and many, many, many jobs. So I even took it a step further and put it in their card reader, and I started using this as a hard drive to really test this thing, to beat the hell out of it, then throwing it back in the camera. I really wanted to make sure before I said, even at this price point, like, these are ridiculously inexpensive, which instantly says, oh God, don't buy it. For me, I mean, it scares me. But the 260 was, it was cheap. And now, like, they have Prime Day coming up. And then now they just sent me another email saying, hey, could you possibly put this up now? I'm like, well, yeah, because I tested it. I beat the hell out of it. And it's still going strong with no issues, no quirks, no slowdowns. Yeah. I can actually say this is a good card. I wish I had more faith in them prior to buying the Lexar. Not that this is a bad car, but it's so much more expensive. Anyway, so the Pergears are going to go on sale for Prime Day. And I just want to tell you that I really beat the hell out of this thing. I mean, I really beat the hell out of it. And it's a good card. Point blank, it just didn't give me one failure, one slowdown or anything like that. The speeds are great on it. And I used it as a hard drive for my both my laptop and my iPad, and it worked well. For this type size card, now I wish they had a smaller, because you have this tiny little card. I would just love like a pocket reader for this, so it'd be even more convenient with the iPad. But you can't have everything. And there may be one out there. I just haven't researched it enough yet. But 260 for the 260 gigabyte, and the price they're selling it for is. I recommend these. If you use CF Express Type A, I highly recommend these. They're impressive as hell. And again, after testing it for months, I'm sorry, Pergear, but it is what it is. And I'm really pleased with the quality of this, the build quality, the performance. And I just wanted to put this out there because, these are cheap prior to sales. Honestly, they're so much cheaper than the name brand ones now. And I probably even shouldn't even say that anymore, because I'm thinking Perger is becoming a name brand very quickly because of this quality. Anyway, so with this sale come up on Prime Day, I'll leave the links in the description. If you use these, get some of these. You're going to be impressed, and I promise you, like, they'll hold up. I'm going to continue using these, and then I'm definitely going to continue using these outside of the camera as well, because I love the speed of these for my iPad for transferring files, and I actually work off of these in Photoshop, and it's quick enough to work seamlessly off of these. So I really love this this card and this company now. Very impressive, by the way. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and I wanted to make this short and sweet, but I really wanted to get my point across with these, that I actually tested these, not like a regular YouTuber. I'm sorry. I actually used these and beat the hell out of this. So anyway, thanks as always. I'll leave the links below. Have a great day.